welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Alyssa Darby Daisy. I am a mishmash channel, but mostly I do budgeting. I'm a married mom of 2 young kids, and we are budgeting our way to paying off just under $10,000 worth of debt, financial freedom, and buying our first home. If that's a journey you think that you'd like to follow, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I always stumble over that one little bit. Today we're doing a cash stuffing, and I've got my Monopoly money because I don't have real prop money yet, and it is substantially smaller than the bills, but that's okay. We are gonna combine 2 different types of pay today, like types of income. Part of it is my husband's paycheck, and then part of it is some gift money that we got. And I separated out, so it's $1,078 total, and I separated out $455 is in prop and $623 is in cash. So right now, these 4 bills are what we're going to be stuffing with prop money, and everything else is still going to be in cash, even though we do spend most of this stuff on our card. For one thing, this is what we are stuffing our house envelope with, is any leftovers in these 4 categories right here. And then giving is, we give money to people that need it, so that we actually do usually spend in cash. So for now, these are all going to stay being stuffed with real cash, and we'll just kind of go from there. We're in a big transition right now, trying to figure out what is going to work best for us budgeting wise. For one thing, you will notice this is 2 weeks because my husband gets paid bi-weekly. I get paid twice a month, and I did actually just get my first paycheck, and so that will be what I'm stuffing next week. And I just really, weekly budgeting seems to work best for us, so we may start stuffing only half of each of what we've been stuffing for the bills to where we're stuffing it weekly instead, and then go back to weekly and do like rollover. I don't know, does that make sense? I'm rambling for 2 minutes already. I'm just gonna get into this. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is make sure we've got everything that we are supposed to have. Oh, I forgot to put this all back in the right order after oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I got it all squared away. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, I was gonna count it. Oh my gosh, y'all, you know what? I'm not gonna count it because I counted it before, and I'm sorry if that's something that you really like to watch. I'm just not doing it today. But that's why it was all in the wrong order, is because I had messed up when I counted it. I was like, this is not the right amount. And so I went through my list and laid it out by each item to make sure that I had all the right stuff. And for some reason I had an extra 70, so I think maybe I put groceries in there twice. I'm not sure. But anyway, and then we'll just for funsies, we'll put these just in front of their real money counterparts. Whoops. Okay. So you will notice we have 2 new bills, if you are not new here. If you are new here, welcome. Enjoy the show. I am really not all put together, and that's okay. I'm an adult, and I'm just winging it. Where was I? Oh yeah. We have OT. For one thing, I changed communication to SLP. I did that by accident, just because a lot of times when I talk about them, I say OT and SLP. SLP stands for Speech and Language Pathologist, and we call her a communication therapist. A lot of people call it speech therapy. So that one was already here, but I wrote it down weird. We do have the student loan payment that we're starting up this month. And then OT, which is occupational therapy. That is another therapy for my son. And so that's a new bill that we're having. And since we are stuffing for 2 weeks, this is 2 weeks worth of each of these, 2 weeks of childcare, and that's half of our Verizon bill. All right. I feel like I have rambled enough. I'm just going to go ahead and get into this and probably ramble some more because that's just who I am as a person. So, so these bills, the ones that I've already stuffed, are going to have real money already, and then once we stuff them next time, like next month, it'll be all prop money. That's the plan anyway. So Verizon, we've got 120. We are stuffing 120, but in our little fake money. So we've got 100, 200, 20, and 40, and that is exactly what we need to pay our bill, which is good because it is due next week, I think. Honestly, I don't even know. All my days run together. Okay, so I've just reused a couple of my old envelopes, and I scratched everything out, and so the loan payment is getting $5. OT is going to get 180. That is also in our prop money. So 150, 70, and 80. is going into OT, and that will be for 2 weeks worth of therapy. Communication is getting $150, and that should square us up for the rest of the month. And it's actually, it ends up being a little bit more than $150 because it costs extra to do it by credit card. So we might start paying her in cash, or we may just go ahead and eat the extra dollar. Like, it's like an extra $9 a month, I think. So 150, 250, 300. So yeah, so we may just go ahead and eat that extra $9 or start budgeting for it. I don't know. We gotta figure that out. Childcare is the first one that we stuff in cash. That is because that is one that we pay in cash. And so we've got 150, 70, and 80. And so this should bring us up to 360, I think. Let's go ahead and put these. Oh, I messed myself up. Okay, so 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360. Awesome. So that is enough to pay our babysitter for the month of October. All right, and that is it for our bills. Yep, I'm gonna move right along, and we're gonna do our cash envelopes. And again, I'm stuffing them in cash, I'm calling them cash envelopes, but we honestly almost always pay on our card, and the reason for that is because our bank account rounds up to the next dollar every transaction that you do and puts it into a high yield savings account, and that to us is absolutely worth it. All right, so groceries is getting 70. We totally wiped this out last week. Like, I will tell you right now, if I was doing an October look back video, I would be so embarrassed. We overspent so much last week. Like, it was a struggle to figure it all out, where all the money was coming from. Part of that was the gas. So we are budgeting 80 for gas again, 20, 40, 60, 80, and hoping that's enough for the next 2 weeks, but we may have to stuff some out of my first paycheck in gas extra. 20, 40, 60. This is the other one we went over by like a lot on. We were able to figure it out though. Our miscellaneous got totally wiped out, and the person who had offered to pay for our Zoom membership did still pay for it. So what we did was, since we were already planning to unstuff that Zoom money anyway, we just put that towards the overage that we had last week. So I hope that makes sense. Entertainment is going to get 20, and that one we haven't spent out of yet, so there's 30 in there now, 20 and 30. Giving is going to get its usual 2, and again, I mentioned this last time, I really need to gift this to someone in need. So I will figure out exactly what I'm doing with that, or hopefully, I don't know, now that it's getting cold, I'm probably not going to see many people outside the grocery store. So miscellaneous is going to get 60. That is more than we usually stuff. That is because the gift money that we got, I had planned on stuffing last week, and I was going to put 20 extra in miscellaneous then. But I didn't do a cash stuffing. Well, I did a cash stuffing last week. By the way, go watch that video. I'm not closing the giveaway until Saturday, because I only have a couple of entries. I would love to get some more, so go check out last week's cash stuffing. But anyway, my point being that last week I ended up just stuffing my regular cash stuffing that should have been the week before, and I am hoping that now that I'm feeling better emotionally and all of that, that even though it's still busy, I will get back to my regularly scheduled videos. All right, so now we get into the ones that I have binders for. So car registration is getting $2. That is going to come up before we know it. So I want to make sure that we are stuffing that. I think I actually need to pay that partway through November or early December. But either way, all of my sinking funds, I count at the end of each month. So I will be counting this at the end of October when we close out our month. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna still do it that way. I'm not gonna write them down and like compare them until I get to the next quarter. All right, Allstate, where am I? Allstate's getting 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. And honestly, this is catching us up from last time that I wasn't able to stuff it. And then with my husband's pay, we are not able to stuff it again. So I will have to, out of my next paycheck, stuff another 80, which it's supposed to be coming out of my husband's, but like I say, we're still trying to get everything figured out. So the next one that we're gonna stuff is Halloween. So let's find that. None of these are getting stuffed today. Oh wait, I forgot. I did these backwards. PlayStation is getting $1. That one is definitely in December, so we should look at how much that's going to be and make sure that we get that. Halloween is getting a spooky $13. 10, 11, 12, and 13. And we still haven't figured out what we're doing, and it's like less than 2 weeks away. I think it's definitely less than 2 weeks away. So we'll have to figure out what we're doing for Halloween. And figure out what we can get for the amount that we have, because we definitely did not get to save as much as we had hoped, and that's fine. Christmas, that's another one where we're just really gonna have to just deal with what we've got. And we're just stuffing $1 in there today. Yeah, because you know what, life happens. We actually did use a little bit of our emergency fund the last couple of weeks. My husband and I each had a hotel stay that was it was one of those things where it was absolutely counted as an emergency. We just really needed some downtime to kind of recharge, I guess is the way to put it. We were getting short with each other and short with the kids, and we don't like that. Hooflix is getting $10, and I honestly don't know if that's enough to get our Hulu card. We might have to get a lesser one than we usually get, just so that we don't have our oh my gosh, I am tripping all over my words and I'm not starting over. For Hulu and Netflix, we buy $50 gift cards from the grocery store so that we can get free gas. We're not going to have $50 to get one, but you can get them as low as I think 20. So I might have to do that for Hulu and then just get another one sooner than we normally do. Dates is going to get $5. Like, we do have a card on file, so if I don't put the money, like if I don't get a gift card, it will charge we're not going to lose our Hulu access, but I don't want it to charge our card. All right, card's getting $5. And I really need an oil change on my car. We actually just used a little bit out of here to replace a blinker light on my husband's car. Okay, and then in here we've got, I'm getting a whole $1 this week. That's okay. You know, we are prioritizing our kids, and that is definitely our values. And we're prioritizing like safety, but we are also prioritizing dates and family fun. And I think that that is more important than our personal spending right now. So we're each getting $1 this time, and maybe next time we can get more. Who knows? Self-care, that's the one that we're going to use to get gym memberships. That's getting $10. This comes from very specific money that its purpose is every time we get this specific type of money, we put it in self-care. And yes, I am being vague, and I'm sorry. What's that? Oh, family. So family fun, we are going to stuff $5 whole. That's exciting. Get $5 in family fun. And then what else? And then gifts is getting $1, and I did just use a little bit of this. My nephew just turned 8. So we gave them $16 for their birthday. Did double the amount of their age. All right, and then we have just enough left to do our savings challenges. Don't fall behind my desk. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and do the first gnome here, which is $10. Ooh, and maybe I should have got a highlighter instead of a, because that is, it's hard to see now, but that's okay. That is $10. And I don't have an envelope for this right now, so what I do have is my nice little colored, you know, office set there. So I'm going to use a little paper clip, and we're just going to paper clip that 10 to there for now, and we'll figure it out later. All right, and so next time that I stuff my savings challenges, I'm going to get my other, I can't tell you how many notebooks I have. Like, I've got so many notebooks. All right, so the gnomes next time, which I'm not sure if that's going to be, I think it'll be next week. So gnomes next time is going to get 5, and let's see what Tanya's fall challenge is going to get next time. Well, first off, hang on, I can't talk and write at the same time. Okay, so we move this. Okay, and I've got my trusty scratching quarter here. So we are going to put $6 with the fall challenge here. but let's also go ahead and scratch to see what we're going to do next week. So just like last time, you can't see it, but I'm going to close my eyes. I'm just going to, okay, well, I'm like in between a whole bunch of them, so it looks like this one was the closest though. So we'll go with this one and scratch it and see. We're going to do $7 next time. So next time, that's actually less than this most recent time. You know what? Should I do 2? I think I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do another one because 7 isn't a whole lot, and I think that we can handle doing a second one. So since I was right here, we'll just go to this one on this side. And this one is 4. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think that's doable, and that puts us closer to our goal of getting this completed. And I still don't know what I'm going to put this towards. Like, I don't know what I'm putting these towards. I'm going to go ahead and finish the challenges, and then I'll kind of decide. I might put them towards the house. I might go ahead and put them towards, I literally don't know. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited. So I feel like I'm feeling so much better than I was last week, and thank you to those that reached out to me. I still can't exactly talk about what was going on because we're still in the middle of it. But things are looking up, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more positive, and yeah. So I have been rambling way too long, and it is really late, and I need to get to bed because I've got a lot going on this week. So I will see y'all on Saturday, where I will announce the winner of my giveaway. If you did not catch that, go ahead and watch my last cash stuffing from last week. And when I announce the winner, I will announce it in the video on Saturday. Don't, if there's anything in like comments or whatever, that's not me. So I will announce it in the video, and I will have whoever wins reach out to me. So, anywho, I am gonna go, and I will see y'all on Saturday. Bye, y'all. Love you.